Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Bullish Network. Guys, a few days, it will be Davos. I truly believe Davos is going to be a historic year. It is the 50th anniversary of Davos. And of course, the Trump delegation is attending Davos. But guys, in this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Babacugs. Pretty much, guys, I ran across some tweets from Babacugs, and I kind of wanted to highlight some of these tweets. They're actually bullish as hell. So I'm going to highlight these tweets, and I'm going to highlight his Twitter page. So pretty much, I like the tweets, so I'm going to highlight the video. I highly recommend checking out his Twitter page. There's some very good information on his Twitter. It's very bullish tweets, just what I like. Also, guys, we're going to highlight Davos and why it's very significant. Also, guys, 20% ODL end of the year. 20% on ODL. This is going to be historic. So, just finished a meeting. Brokerage and trading desk going live in 2020. 589 plus. Take a seat and enjoy the year. Everything is coming out in planned phases. Brad is right. Banks will hold crypto in 2020. This entire year will be a roller coaster. 2020, all dreams come true. Now, me personally, I love the way this tweet sounds. 589 plus, take a seat and enjoy the year. Everything is coming out in planned phases. Brad is right. Banks will hold crypto. So pretty much Babacugs is bullish as hell. I love the tweets. I love the tweets. That's for sure. This one also right here, 58 XRP commodity 589 plus 2020. So like I said, guys, I'm just covering the tweets. I'm not a financial advisor. It's up to you to determine, what to make of these tweets. I just figured I'd cover them. This is Heath Torbert, Crypto Regulation, October 10th, 2019. In this video, it seems that he's referring to XRP, but I believe this is why the crypto market pumped the last few days. A couple days ago, CFTC chair came out and said Bitcoin and Ethereum are commodities. Now, for the CFTC to come out and give clarity on digital currencies, that is a big deal, because in 2017 there was no clarity on digital currencies at all, and now CFTC is coming out and saying that we're creating a market for digital assets. So yes, cryptocurrency is here to stay.
And if it's not a security, it is most likely a commodity. And so that is the initial sort of test. What I will say is the interesting thing, unlike other kinds of investment contracts, is a digital asset can transform itself throughout time. So you can have a situation where something in an initial time. So you can have.
One thing I want to point out here, guys, is this right here. Generational opportunities. Generational opportunities. Guys, this is the CFTC chairman giving clarity on digital currencies, speaking about ICOs, how they can be a security and how they can become a commodity. Guys, they have the knowledge of digital currency, and now it seems like they are ready. 2020, it seems like this is going to be the year.
Have a situation where something in an initial coin offering is very much a security, but over time the system becomes more and more decentralized. The enterprise that originally sort of sponsored the currency is no longer in the fore. The thing is sort of running itself. There's an intangible value, that's there.
He gets it. He gets it, guys. Generational opportunity. Welcome to the great wealth transfer. This is happening. That is for sure. Okay, guys. This right here, dear XRP community, Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse will be at Davos 2020. 1 year delta. 321 bearable, guys. So from my understanding, what he's saying, as of 1 year delta, there's a 1 year delay on some of bearable guys' predictions. Now, this is really interesting, guys. I believe Ripple got this from me. I'm going to say it, because one thing I have been saying on this channel, and I know somebody's going to back me up in the comments, somebody's been here supporting this channel for over 2 years, that I said that this was Chris Larson's vision from the beginning. Don't get me wrong. The Bitcoiners said they wanted to replace the financial system. I apologize. The Bitcoiners said they wanted to replace the financial system. And hey, that sounded great. But when regulation rolls down and the government smacks that hammer and they're going to KYC and AML it, that's not going to work. So Brad Garlinghouse or Chris Larson's vision was to change the system from within. Chris Larson started the Coalition for Privacy Law in California. He's went toe-to-toe with the SEC prior. He knew what it had to do to change the financial industry from within. Now, this is the Wall Street Journal right here. This is going to be, oh, this is what, I'm pretty sure I got the clip nice right here. Here it is right here, guys. Wall Street Journal custom event. Here's the host. Jones and the feature participant is going to be Brad Garlinghouse. And the main theme is changing the financial industry from within. On January 2020. 1, 2, 3, 2. Wow, that's amazing right there. Also, guys, I want to highlight really quick. I noticed that Babacugs highlighted it, so it begins. Now, Bank of International Settlements, and I believe the reasons he's referencing this right here, if you go to this right here, Honorable Stephen Mnuchin. So President Trump announces presidential delegation to Switzerland to attend the World Economic Forum. Now, on January 1st, wow, kind of interesting there. January 1st, 2020, the announcement was made. Stephen Mnuchin is going to be there. Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Labor, Ivanka Trump, assistant to the president and advisor to the president. Jared Kushner, the assistant to the senior advisor president. He's a senior advisor to the president. Jared Kushner is married to Ivanka Trump. Jared Kushner backs Robinhood. Now, if I find it, also, guys, speaking at the event's going to be the Bank of International Settlements, Augustus Carson. So I think I'll find that clip. If I go to, okay, here it is right here. This is a World Economic Forum. Other figures heading to Davos include European Commission President, a host of central bankers, including Bank of Japan Governor, European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde, and Bank of International Settlements Chief Augustin Carstens. So there's Bank of International Settlements right there. So it begins right here. Bank of International Settlements, so it begins, will be at Davos also. So pretty interesting there. Trump announces presidential delegation to attend Switzerland. And also ECB President Christine Lagarde asked policymakers to refrain from publicly discussing the bank's impending strategy review before she formally announces it on January 23rd. Lagarde urges ECB silence on strategy review before announcement. Shh, don't say XRP. I'm just saying. So, Babacugs got some really interesting information here. I truly believe that there is plans within plans, and it seems to be all unfolding. That's for sure. Just finished a meeting. Brokerages and trading desk going live in 2020. 589 plus. Take a seat and enjoy the year. Everything is coming out in planned phases. Wow. Brad is right. Banks will hold crypto in 2020. This entire year will be a roller coaster. 2020, all dreams come true. So that's pretty huge right there. I'm looking forward to this. I think, me personally, guys, I really think that digital currencies are going to be, we all can tell it's the hot topic. You can kind of feel it in the air what's going on. I truly believe Trump is going to roll out Executive Order 13772 or mention it, reference it, or say reference of a new payment financial system. Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, and Stephen Mnuchin. Here's the U.S. team attending Davos this year. I'd like to give a shout out to one Ruff Rican. Thank you so much for the support. I got this one from him. Pretty much, guys. Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, Steve Mnuchin. President Trump is returning to the Swiss Alps next week for the World Economic Forum after skipping the event last year due to partial government shutdown. Trump will not be representing the United States alone. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Trade Representative Robert will also be attending. So this is going to be pretty huge. Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner will also be attending. Now, guys, we've done some rabbit hole research on Jared Kushner right here. Jared Kushner was also referenced to in Bearable Guys, Lodestar 1, and Jared Kushner is also invested in Robinhood. And also, I ran across this article that was pretty interesting. Someone tried to extort 52 Bitcoins from Trump advisor Jared Kushner last year. So, wow. Senior aide to U.S. President Donald Trump told Congress this week that someone tried to extort him for 52 Bitcoins just before the presidential election last year. So, like I said, guys, Jared Kushner is invested in Robinhood. He's pretty aware of digital currencies. And I'm willing to bet that Trump is going to back digital currencies also because he wants to make sure his daughter Ivanka is taken care of. And they're invested into digital currency companies, clearly. So also, guys, I want to give a shout out to ECK. ECK, I got this article from him. Link in the description to follow ECK. Now, this is huge right here, guys. Mexican Bitso foresees exponential growth, crypto remittance growth. So, there's a huge breadcrumb in here. It was just a matter of time, but that doesn't make any less impressive. Just under 2 months ago, Contexto reported they had been an intriguing spike in remittances sent to Mexico in cryptocurrency. At the time, we told a 15% increase worth US 11 million total remittances sent, but that was a single data point. Now, under the ruthless laws of geometric progression, Bitso has revealed that it is on track to continue expanding by 15% a week. 15% growth a week. This in turn grow its control of the international money transaction business to 20% of the total U.S. Mexican remittances by the end of 2020. Whoa. That is huge, guys. And if I'm betting on the way crypto goes, this is a modest estimate on the data that they have. We're talking about the internet of value. You cannot apply data to this great wealth transfer. I think we're going to bury this right here. We're going to triple this. This is 20% of total U.S. Mexico remittances. 20% of all remittances from U.S. to Mexico will run on ODL. That is very impressive. I highly recommend getting some MoneyGram stock, guys. If you don't have MoneyGram, I get mine from Robinhood. Link in the description. If you join Robinhood, we both get a free stock. MoneyGram on there right now is about $2 a share. So, guys, right here, this is a very big deal. Binance USA exists to lower barriers to entry into the digital era. Guys, one thing I can say is I'm extremely excited about Binance USA, a regulated U.S. exchange. This is the exchange, my #1 top pick exchange that you can have. Keep your crypto on Binance US. I believe it's a trusted U.S. exchange. If you join Binance US, we both get $15. I highly recommend joining Binance US. Link in the description for Binance US. Now, there is a question of other exchanges. I don't really do too much research on other exchanges lately since I've been pretty much down the Binance USA rabbit hole. Since Binance USA listed VeChain and XRP, my top 2 tokens, I'm good. And plus, it's run by Ripple, Crypto Kali. It's, New York Department of Financial Services approved. I'm pretty confident of giving you this information about Binance USA, and I can sleep well. So, I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in. Do you guys think that Trump is going to roll out something about executive order at Davos? And what do you think about MoneyGram 20% ODL? And shout out to Jack the Rippler before we go.
Trump signed phase 1 of a trade deal with Trump signed phase 1 of a trade deal with China earlier today. The deal relaxes some tariffs he imposed on China a year and a half ago. At the signing, President Trump said trade is the, quote, biggest reason he ran for president and touted his efforts of coming to an agreement with China.
Wow. Phase 1 signed. Davos next week, guys. The bullish logo will come down right now. Smash that logo to subscribe to the channel. I'd really like to thank you guys for supporting this Bullish Network channel. Smash that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release a video. Much love. Mahalo. Hodl.